Good morning, good morning, good morning, MVP family. Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, good morning. It's your time, Jamaica. I know that you're big celebrators, or we are big celebrators, because I am part of the culture. That's right. And so this morning, I just wanted to take a moment to talk to us as fellow Jamaicans, wherever you are, because it puzzles me sometimes when I think back of the national anthem and the lyrics that was written there, the lyrics that are found there, the words that were chosen to create this anthem. And then I also look at the pledge, and it becomes a little fuddled in the head, in the brain, because I wonder how much it means to us as Jamaicans. When we sing, Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand, keep us free from evil powers, be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth, be ours forever, Jamaica land we love. Then it goes to the second stanza, guys. And this is the stanza that stands up most to me. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us, the weak, to cherish. Give us vision, lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever and ever. Jamaica, land we love. Are we taking those words seriously, guys? Are we really taking the words seriously? I look at some of the things that go on in Jamaica. You know, it's mind-boggling. You see the poverty. You see what Jamaica has become. Jamaica has become a country of just rich people and poor people. Even if you have a job, the jobs do not equate that balance of, well, I'm working, so I'll be able to afford and maintain. It is those at the top, they keep expanding and they expand. And those at the bottom, things have become so expensive that those at the bottom, you can never attain anything of worth. Because everything is so ballooned that only the strong continues to survive. The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. The poor population becomes greater. And you wonder, how could this beautiful little island that used to be filled with love and compassion and support and all those little qualities that wherever you go in the world, when they talk about Jamaica, they talk about the people of Jamaica. And as I review the national anthem, and I'm looking at what they put in there that should be part of our mantra, and I see how we're living today, it bothers me. People are willing to, if you're doing projects to support, and God bless those who really just sacrifice and says, let me help. I was speaking to somebody the other day, and I was shocked out of my wits when I said to the person, listen, wow, it's so good to hear from you. You can go on to, I have a GoFundMe page. Go on there, man. I'm helping those in need in Jamaica. It's not in Trelawney, but it's in a place near to Trelawney. It's in Sunderland, St. James. St. James is neighbor to Trelawney. And the person said, Miss Bev, me work hard for what me have. Me don't give to charity. And that thing really got to me, because this was somebody I really, growing up and when I lived in Duncan's, was a person who, we were friends, good friends. And it bothered me when he spoke that way. He doesn't give away anything. He has to put away his money because he works hard for his money. And you know what happened to that friendship? It ended right there. Because I don't care who we are. I don't care who wants to say this or that. We must take care of those who are less fortunate, because we were not born in riches. We were born in a state where there had to be somebody who made a way for us. There had to be somebody who reached out and says, wait a minute, and guided us into a better path where we became a little bit more successful. And most of us use that and we continue to build. So nobody can tell me that no one has ever done for you, because somebody somewhere has done for you. And so that bothered me, and I said, is this the kind of friendship I want? And I says, hell to the no, no way, no way, no way. I can't stand selfish behaviors. I don't like it. I like people, I'm not saying you should give your all away, but I like people who are willing to share. I hate selfishness. And hate is a tough word, but I don't like to see people who, it's all about me, me, me. It's all about me. Everything that they get, everything that needs to be shared for some. No, me want that, me want it, me want it. Can I have that, can I have that? No. Sometimes we need to step back, and even if we want it, give somebody else a chance. So that bothered me, because it says that here in the national anthem for our beautiful island of Jamaica, it says that we should strengthen us so that the weak can cherish, so that we can appreciate the weak, right? It says that we must stir response to duty's call. We must reach out to those who need us. We must reach down and lift somebody up. We must reach out a hand with a potato in it and give to somebody. Even if we don't want to give them our hard-earned cash, not forgetting, we shouldn't forget who makes it possible. But we can reach out with a potato, with a bag of sugar, with some cornmeal and flour and rice. And we can reach out with some chicken back. If it's even that, we can reach out with that. We can reach out with a pack of saltfish or 2 tin of mackerel. We can reach out, man. We can reach out. Not reach out to just take, but reach out to give also. So I wanted to talk about that. And I also wanted to look at the pledge. To look at the pledge that those smart people who, when independence was coming around and they gathered up to say, all right, this is what we want for our country, right? That these are the words they put into place. But before we get to those words in the pledge, let me go back to the national anthem, because it was a joint committee, they said, who came together and made the final selection. And on Thursday, July 19, 1962, that's what they came up with as the anthem. And they're saying that the code for use of the national anthem from 1962 states that all persons should stand at attention. It says the heels should be together, and it should be, men should remove their hats. You don't ever see that today. You don't ever see that today in Jamaica. Have we been teaching our young people what the code is, how they should deport themselves during an anthem? In my school, when it's the National Pledge of Allegiance that they have, and my kids, nobody should be sitting down. Yes, I'm in America. I have to follow the standards of America. You have kids coming, well, I am Muslim, I shouldn't. No, but you're here in America. And when you came here, when your parents made that choice to come, you have to adapt to. You have to adapt to the standards of America. We cannot sit back and say, well, I don't honor this and I don't. Then you shouldn't be. But as long as you're here, you're in my classroom, I need you to stand and I need you to be respectful. And so Jamaica has to put that thing together where people are taught what the anthem means and how they should be deporting themselves. Men removing their hats when that anthem is being played. The first verse says that should be played as designated on the arrival of the Governor General or the Prime Minister. Okay, fine. Because yes, we want our leaders, great defenders, to have true wisdom from God. Right? And so the next one, it says the national anthem may be. It doesn't say it should be. That may be, again, is like the words used with the scammers. You may be the lucky winner. So you're giving people a choice here, like it may be sung or played at public gatherings. Then they say, singing of the national anthem should form part of the ceremony of raising and lowering the flag at the beginning and end of term in schools, and at the beginning and end of term in schools, and at independence celebrations. Why? This is our anthem. It should be sung every day in the schools. Every morning the children should be up on their feet, heels together, and the national anthem is being sung, and the pledge is being read. But I'm only just, but that's my idea, that's my opinion. Because we need to give them something to focus on and to think about. The fights and the wars and the bloodsheds and it's just too much. And so we need to start putting these other things in place that can start building character of some form. Let's look at the pledge. The pledge says that before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body in the service of my fellow citizens. In the service. Service means that you're doing. And if it's in service of your fellow citizens, it means that it should be good service. It says, I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. People, the children need to be saying these words every day in the homes, in the schools. We need to teach them what it means. Brotherhood is a good thing. You don't have to be buddies, but you can be respectful. Peace is a good thing. It means if I wronged you, I didn't know, we can have a discussion. We can meet halfway. We can make it right without the bloodshed, without the all the chaos and the confusion. It says to work diligently and creatively. Jamaicans are some of the most creative people ever. The most creative in their word form, in their dress form, in their handiworks. Jamaicans are some of the most creative. It says to think generously. Think generously. Generosity, kindness. To think generously, to give back, to share what I have. And honestly, why is there so much dishonesty in Jamaica? You go to get a piece of paper stamped, and these people in these positions, if you don't pass them a few dollars here, you wait for years, something that would take a week or less. If you don't pass them something, the policemen, they stop you on the road and they say, all right, you don't have this, you don't have that, you're getting a ticket. All right, meet me in the parking lot. A few dollars. Everything is a sellout. My friend, when she was here, she needed her papers from Sam Shop Teachers College. Yes, Sam Shop Teachers College, I'm calling you out. And just to get a transcript, that girl lost a position as an educator here because they lagged. Oh, yes, the paper, it's ready, it's on the desk, it just needs a stamp. Oh, yes, she'll get it today. Oh, she'll get it. It never came over a week. It's like it was a punishment. That's something that was already in the computer system. In the system. They didn't have to go recreate it. It was in the system. And yet, they dragged their feet so much that it took weeks for that one transcript that she went to the school, paid her money, graduated, and all she needed was an official transcript. So this, when people are hired in these positions, they need to be trained. They need to understand what the pledge of the country is. Loyalty, honesty. They must think generously and honestly so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. Why is it that Jamaica, more people are not prosperous? Why? Because of the dishonesties. Because of the selfishness. Because of our disloyalty. And so, if we do these things, it says that we could play our part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Not some of the human race, but the whole human race. When we teach our children to have good characters, when we teach our children that before God and all mankind, they should pledge this. When you as an adult pledge the love and loyalty of your heart, and all the other things come into play, your children will emulate what you teach them, what they see you do. And they will follow suit, people. So today I just felt inclined, I just really had the urge to just look back and evaluate this pledge and to wonder why it is that Jamaica is the way it is. Why is Jamaica so top heavy, and the rest of people are just struggling, struggling, struggling. Why is it that teachers are suffering when they get up every day? They're out there pushing and grinding and doing some more. They don't have any ways to get overtime or to go. They have to go in and be satisfied with the little that they drop in the bucket for them. Teachers who should be respected and put up on a bigger pedestal are treated with such inhumanity. They must go out there and they're working with how many children sitting in front of them. They must manage behavior. They must manage the teaching. They must manage the mental health things. They must manage the cries for help, the abuse. They must manage all of it. But when it comes to their salaries, they must sit and they must suck it up, or join the exodus and just leave. Guys, let's think about this and let us start teaching our children that the pledge means something. And if they live by it and if they're practicing it, and teachers are not just letting kids stand up and repeat it, but are explaining what each piece means, then maybe somewhere, maybe, just maybe, we can see some changes. If we hold our leaders accountable, just maybe we might have a difference. Just maybe. But it's worth a try, doesn't it? I pledge allegiance, not to this flag, but before God and all mankind, not some, all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Those are some beautiful words, guys. Let it become a part of us. Please, let it be. So as you celebrate, guys, I am decked out in my Jamaica garb. Thanks to my husband who brought this from Jamaica for me. It's an extra large, but I'm pleased to let you know that Miss Bev is in her extra large. It has room in it, and I'm flaunting it today for you guys. Jamaica is a beautiful country. Let us encourage. And there's my flag behind me. So yes, Jamaica. Never. I'm here because of the opportunities that it afforded me. I know that if I lived in Jamaica, I wouldn't have been able to do as much as I've done here. But I'm here. But my Jamaica is still my Jamaica. Make it a great day, guys. Enjoy as you celebrate your from emancipation to all the things that are going on out in Jamaica. My body is here in America, but my mind is right there with you in Jamaica. So take care of yourselves, guys. Be good to yourselves. Be true to yourselves. And if you can't be good, be careful, but walk good. And people, most of all, do good. Do good. It's a good thing to do good.